Yeah, today we're going to have a good conversation about trades and why trades are so important, especially to our young males. A male probably around 12 years old to 18, they need to start looking at trades, and I'm going to show you why. Here it is. Stay tuned. The first trade I recommend is becoming a plumber. Why? Since the 1970s, most people got indoor plumbing. Everybody I know use a toilet. Everybody I know take a shower or a bath. Everybody I know runs water for their food. Everybody I know water their grass or whatever. Use water to wash your car. And that water has to come through some pipes. And being a plumber ain't gonna never go out of style. Also, you could start off making maybe 40,000 up to millions of dollars. Call you how you want to run it. Now with plumbers, it requires experience, and also it requires some education to become a certified plumber and a master plumber or a journeyman, all that kind of stuff. But you usually can do it while you're in your 20s. So you get all this experience while you're in your 20s. By the time you get to your late 20s, you may have enough skill to pass a test for your master's, and then you could start hiring other people to work from you. Because one thing about trades is the older you get, the harder they get. So you have to be careful. You don't want to wear out your knees and wear out your body before your time. All right? Think about being electricians. If you click a switch, hold on. How you think those lights came on? Lights came on because somebody ran this wire in this house. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. The person who probably ran the wires ain't an electrician, but the person who put those two wires together to make that thing spark is the electrician. So electricians start off, average electrician make $56,000 a year. And we ain't even talking about industrial electricians. Now, I come from an industrial environment. Those industrial electricians that I used to hire, our electricians couldn't figure out what's going on, charge anywhere from $60 to $150 per hour. Also, they charge a travel fee and a base fee. You know why they charge that travel fee? In case they got to go across town to your place of employment to fix the problem. You know why they charge a base fee? What case they get there and fix the problem in an hour? Those guys like making $1,000 a pop. So that base fee, if I fix it in an hour, hey, we'll just charge you $500 and we'll call it a day. So electrician is another good trade you can learn. That does require some education too, but not a lot. Not like $30, $40, $50, $60,000 of college costs you. But think about it. All right, I moved up here in Maryland now, and I notice in Maryland, it's a lot of jobs that require or want something called a pipe fitter. A pipe fitter or a steam fitter. Those jobs requires, well, at least in this state, certifications and experience. What does a pipe fitter do? Well, if you got a pipe, they bond the two pipes together so steam could go through them. Up in a lot of northern states, they use a lot of boilers and stuff. So a person got to maintain those boilers. A pipe fitter is a good job, and it pays around $55,000 a year. That's pretty good money with no college degree. Think about it. Another great opportunity is a mechanic. You could become a car mechanic. Now, mechanics, fresh out of school, if you work with somebody else, you may make between $15 and $30 an hour. But imagine if you very ambitious and you work for yourself. I got a build. I'm getting my brakes done tomorrow. Now, I could do my brakes, but I'm in a point in my life, I have enough money, I could pay some else to do my brakes. So don't get that right. I can fix my stuff if I had to fix my stuff. But God blessed me to be able to pay somebody else to save me from getting down on my knees and jacking each side of the car one by one and fixing those brakes. I already pay somebody the labor to do that. But mechanic, imagine this. How many cars are on the road today? And the cars that are on the road today, people are driving them more and more. When you drive a car more and more, what's going to happen? It's going to break down. Somebody got to fix it. And that's where the mechanic comes in. Like, I got a quote yesterday. I did not like the quote because they had a 60% profit on the quote. Now, to a regular person who don't know who they're looking at, they'll probably say, ooh, that's fine. But I called them back and told them to re-quote it. I like a 30% markup or less. That's reasonable. A lot of businesses like to make 30%. I don't want them to make 60%, but they can make 30. It's reasonable. So look at being a mechanic. And another bonus is if you want to make some real good money, be a diesel mechanic. All those 18-wheelers on the road break down. They call a mechanic out to the road. The mechanic charge them an arm and a leg to fix the car. Why? Because they got to get them goods down the road. Because y'all boys need y'all Jordans and y'all boys need y'all yak, you know. People need food, so they pay the bill. So a regular mechanic and a diesel mechanic, that's where the money at. Also, a diesel mechanic may allow you to work on big equipment like dump trucks, front end loaders, excavators. They all work the same. Most of them work off of diesel, and it's the same principle. It's just combustion with heat and pressure. That's all it is. So you learn that one skill and you can move it on out to expand your horizon. You could go how far you want to go. So if you hold yourself back, you hold yourself back. But if you want to go forward, you could go forward. Industrial maintenance. Now, I have about 15 years in industrial maintenance as a manager and or supervisor over that department. Those are good skills because you learn a little bit about everything. You may learn about compressed air. You may learn about hydraulics. You may learn about gears and pulleys and turnbuckles and gearbox and reducing gearbox. You may learn about servo motors. You may learn about robotics. You may learn about conveyor belts. You may learn about rollers, bearings, the different kind of bearings, nuts, screws, whatever. Industrial mechanic. You will learn about all that stuff. And not too many people can learn about that stuff to solve a problem. Now, when I was a plant manager, my mechanics made anywhere from $17 an hour to $35 an hour. And they worked a lot of hours a week. I used to make $90,000 at that job, and those mechanics make $125,000 at that job. You know, we need it. Those are good money. That is good money. You just got to learn when to find the jobs. When you're young, you can do it. Get that money, stack it up, and go on to the next thing. Have somebody working for you. But check it out. Let's go to the next. Now, here's one. I got 15 years of experience in this one, too. Landscaper. Boy, landscaper is a good hustle. Only thing you need is a lawnmower, something to put that lawnmower in, a rake, a shovel, a blower, and a weed eater. And you off to the races. Charge per yard, you could charge anywhere from $35 and up. Most people charge about $50 or $60 now, and you could cut it in an hour. Imagine if you set up 3 in those yards every single day. That's $150 a day, just in 3 hours, plus your travel time. So let's say 5 hours at the most. But what would you do in the off season? That's when you offer other services, like grass collection, shoveling snow. You may do some gutter cleaning. You may do some planting. You may do some other things. But that kind of stuff don't require nothing. That's require a strong back, and you ain't afraid of the sun on your ass. That's the whole thing that thing require. But that's another opportunity for a young man. You know those power lines that go to your house out of overground, underground? When that power goes out, we all know it goes out a few times a year. Those people get a phone call, and they got to get in a big old truck with that Class B license. You may need one of those. And the lineman goes up there and connects the power back up. Those people make over $70,000 a year. That's a lot of money. It took me 12 years and a college degree and a whole bunch of debt and a whole bunch of time to make $70,000. And they do it that quick. So a lineman is another opportunity. And you may say, where will I find that? Where will I find a lineman from? Well, look at your utility companies. They have them. They got a whole crew. You see them every time. You just don't know what you're looking at. So you got to know what you're looking at to get what you want. You heard? Here's another good thing. Every house got a roof. It can have a asphalt roof. It can have a tar roof. It can have a clay roof. It can have a metal roof. But every single house has a roof. And somebody got to put that roof on or had to make that roof. Roofers make good money and they charge a fortune. And when hurricane season comes around and some of those shingles pop off, guess who you calling? Here's a good one that don't require no degree. It's a good experience, a good word of mouth. A person who installed tile, who do good tile work. Now you may need a plumbing license. You could do a lot of it. Good tile work. Ooh. Now you could make some money. I could lay tile, but I don't like doing it. Because last time I laid tile, my knees was gone for 2 months. But doing good tile work is a positive. It works well, man. You make that good money. And it's just get in, knock it out. And tile work is an art. Everybody can't do it. Because that thing got to be, hold on, level flat. You know what I'm saying? Smooth off. You know what I'm saying? Got to be like that. Good tile work is a good opportunity for our young folks. Now, with America getting bigger and bigger, another opportunity is being a drywall installer. Drywall people, they go at least make a few $1,000s a house, and they go be out that house in a few days. Saying that drywall, you get a good crew. Put that drywall up, take that thing up, mud that thing up, and guess what? Now they got to hire a painter. So imagine you do the drywall and you got another company to do the paint. You put that drywall up and have them paint it. Hey, I know some people who paint real good, even though it be yourself. I know some people paint real good. Boom. You getting the money, man. No college education. Just a good quality work and a reasonable price. That's what people want. So I just gave you a lot of opportunities for, it could be anybody, but I'll go say young man, because usually guys that do this type of work. But that is enough money, enough skill. You will be a valuable person in the society, and Holly, no matter, except for a few of them, no matter what the company does, you will always be working, because people gonna need water, grass is gonna continue to grow, cars is gonna continue to break down, people will continue to flush those toilets, and some people will continue to build. So those are good trades to start pushing some of our young folks into. Start them off at 10, 11, 12. And about time they hit high school, middle school, they got good hand skills. They know how to change tires, change belts, do a little bit of everything. So when they get ready to, they can pick and choose the path they want to take based on their likings. But if it's one of those, you know it's going to be successful. So this is my life, my money. We build strong communities. We build wealth for people who have no wealth today. Make sure you share this station and hit that like button. Y'all have a blessed day. Good night. Products are available per the link in the comment section. Get your book, get your shirts. Please help support the channel. Thank you kindly and have a good day.